All right, when you open it, this is what you get. What's up, guys? It's your boy Stan with my unfiltered review. Welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about another sneaker shoe, so to speak. It's the Nike V5 R&R. And if you're looking for a little bit of preview of it, I'll show it to you now. This is the shoe in a nutshell. All right, that's it. That's all you get until I get to do the full review of the shoe in itself, the unboxing, and the on-foot review. So watch the whole video to the end. A few weeks ago, I did a review of the Avia 5000s because Kai Cenat put me on to these shoes, and I was pleasantly surprised. They were very, very comfortable. Obviously, they cost $22 to $25 at Walmart right now, I believe, because of inflation. It used to be $20. I'll leave the link of that video in the description below so you can check it out as well. But the reason why I bought those is because I tried them out at Walmart. I couldn't believe what Kai Cenat was saying, but he was actually telling the truth. The shoe in itself, Avia 5000s, are extremely comfortable. However, they're a little bit on the cheap side, and I don't know. I was able to get 2 pair, of course, but I don't know how long they would last. So I wanted to get something comparable to it, a little bit more expensive, a little bit more quality, so to speak. That's where the Nike V5 R&I came from. And they're around $60 to $80, to be honest with you. I'm going to put the shopping link in this video as well so you can get you a pair. They come in different colorways, of course, and I chose this colorway because that's a colorway of my liking, and I have an outfit dedicated for the shoe, so to speak. But long story short, let me get into the video further. Enough of my talking. I'm going to showcase to you guys what the shoe looks like, what it looks like outside the box, and everything that it has to offer. So let's get to that. Let's go. All right, guys. We're back. So that's practically the shoe in a nutshell. It's nothing too fancy about it. It's a classic Nike box, of course, with the shoe in itself. And the colorway I chose is this gray, silverish patent leather color, along with the maroon. There, I have an outfit in mind for it. This is the bottom of it. It has a great pattern, great looking, and this mesh fabric on here looks very, very awesome, very aesthetically pleasing to the shoe. It even goes all the way to the tongue. I'm thinking this shoe is stupid comfortable considering that it's mostly fabric, and you could pretty much throw it in the washer and wash it, and nothing will happen to it, so to speak. You just have to tumble dry it, not necessarily put it in the dryer and put heat through it. I don't think that would work because obviously the sole would come apart. But long story short, the sole's super comfy. I can squeeze the foam in the sole right now. Those are actually the best Nike walking shoes out there, along with the Vomeros. I'm pretty sure you know about the Vomeros. I didn't get a pair of the Vomeros because they're super popular and they've gotten quite expensive as well. I wanted to get something more price friendly based on the economic times that we're living in. So that's pretty much the shoe in a nutshell. Has the white laces. It comes in various colorways. You can get different colorways of the shoe in itself. And the inside obviously is the same maroon color. As you can see, it's still brand new. I'm going to try it on my feet and showcase it to you guys as well in a little bit. It still has the paper in there. And obviously I went a half size up. I'm normally a 10. I went 10 and a half just because I wanted it to be super comfortable when I'm walking, when I'm enjoying myself on walks, or if I'm doing any athletic activities. My feet don't necessarily hurt by my feet being squeezed inside the shoe, so to speak. So that's pretty much the shoe in a nutshell. That's how it looks. That's the outer side. That's the toe box in itself. It has that gray and patent leather, shiny patent leather gray, along with the gray patent leather silver, whatever that thing looks like. I don't know what to call it, but it looks cool. It's also on the sides as well. And the Nike swoosh has that maroon highlight going on, along with the black Nike swoosh there. And it has that maroon little triangle thing going, and the bottom also has the maroon theme color going as well. So it's gray, white, and maroon. Can't really go wrong with it. That's how the back look. It looks dope in a nutshell. So that's pretty much how the shoe would look. All right, when you open it, this is what you get. You get this tag that's associated with the shoe. It's on the laces. I opened it earlier, so that's why you didn't get to see that. And this is made with at least 20% recycled content. And if you want to find out how to move to zero carbon and also what kind of recycled content this is made of, there's a QR code here that you can scan, and I'll give you all of this information that you're looking for as well. And that's pretty much the little tag that comes to it. It's moved to zero. Very, very cool. All right, guys, this is the on-foot review part of the shoe in a nutshell. So this is the shoe. I'm gonna put it on in front of you guys so you guys get to see it. It's fully laced. This is it. The other shoe on. The tongue is a little thicker than I'm used to, but it still feels comfy. This is the side of the shoe, inside. This is the outer side. This is the back side of the shoe in a nutshell. And it's super comfortable. I can wiggle my toes in there because it's fabric. And there's not a huge steel toe box in there that protect it. FYI, if you're in the rain, there's a strong chance your feet might get wet because the fabric is not really rainproof. So just keep that in mind. But the foam in the shoe in itself is very, very comfortable. Very, very cool. Super comfortable. You can't go wrong with it. It's the bottom sole right there. It's very, very cool. I would definitely give it a thumbs up for sure in regards to buying those. And like I mentioned before, the shopping link is actually in the video as well if you're interested in getting you a pair. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. It's in entirety. We're getting closer to the end of the video, but I just had a few requests from you guys. If you guys mind, and if you guys like this content, hit the like button. Obviously, comment if you have a pair of these, or if you're thinking of getting a pair of them. If you have any comment in regards to feedback as far as my videos is concerned, that's also greatly appreciated. Just keep the algorithm going. Hit the hype button as well. That helps push the video reach to its maximum potential. Hit that as well. And most certainly, subscribe to the channel as well to see more of my review videos that I have. I have well over 300 videos right now on YouTube. So you can actually check them out, see all my playlists, check out what I got to offer. And like I mentioned before, I want to thank you guys for watching again. And until we catch you on the next video, I hope you guys have a great day. All right, guys. Peace.